So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. Rijkaard gets it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Romario. Great position here, drilled in low. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself no matter what the situation.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. Messi. Zico. He's making a real surge on the left. Brilliantly cut out. Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Romario. Played with finesse. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe. No way through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. Valverde. He's had a hit! Zico gets it away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pirlo. Vieira. And it's Zico. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal have their second corner now. Romario! In he goes again. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Vinicius Junior! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Pirlo. Messi. Now that's well seen too. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, right place, right time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Pirlo! The keeper's not concerned by that. Messi. Pirlo. Now it's Zico.
That was lovely, that.
Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Has a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Interesting ball. Made into space out wide. Messi. Romario has it out wide and in space. This possibly the last play of the half. No way through. Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Portugal get their fourth corner. Saliba. And the whistle goes for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Caros espectadores, vamos passar boletim informativo das postas de segurança locais no ecrã gigante. Pedimos a todos a vossa máxima atenção. Obrigado.
There's the start of the second half. Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Messi. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Turan. And here's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Romario. Mbappe. Romario. That is a brilliant interception. Well, they could break here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that is a little undercooked. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mbappe, Romario, stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's surging through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Zico. That is a great pick out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Bellingham. Pirlo. No way through there. Zico. That's very neat. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 15. Número 8.
Alexander-Arnold, De Jong.
Messi.
Vieira gets over and intercepts. Wits is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Número 18. Ronaldinho.
Looking for the run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Right, Shevchenko, Gravenberg, Roberto Baggio, Neymar, Owen, Ronaldinho. That has been knocked clear. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gravenberg. Right, Shevchenko. There's no flag. Shevchenko! Ronaldinho. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is good alertness. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely worked. Can he finish? They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a...
와, 3분 남았다.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Yaya Toure passes short and sharp. Bullet! Rummenigge. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rummenigge. He is through here. Cleared without hesitation. Rummenigge. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Pass is just off target. Thuram deals with that comfortably. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neuer gets it clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Valverde. Oh, terrible pass. Pullet, who does have an assist to his name. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. And here's Messi. Rummenigge. That's tidy. Messi. Now the finish! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi. Rijkaard did just about enough to cut. And Hullet! Bellingham proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Vinicius Junior. Now there's a fine ball. Quality ball. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. He can run onto that. Rummenigge. Saliba.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Se ha encontrado una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Mendes in acres of space out wide.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Madrid awarded another corner. This is their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri. And they're quick to get it back. Bellingham. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Hullet. Hernes, given the lift of his goal. Tomiyasu. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Tomiyasu just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Rodri. More and more pressure on the ball here. And he's picked out the run. And he's taking no chances there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Gently done. Well read, nice interception.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bellingham.
Vinicius
Vinicius Junior. There's the hit! And he's found the net! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
El
fact.
dorsal 9. Cambio de
This is
jugadores.
threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Gets his pass away. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. And here's Platini. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Platini. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Vinicius Junior. Bale. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Platini. Chance here to counter. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Dembele. And he's onside. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedri turns and goes back. Backward it goes.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He has found a way through. Bellingham. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 16.
It's a decent clearance.
Serán sustituidos por
Nuno
el
Mendes.
dorsal 90, el dorsal 17.
And now
el
a
dorsal
sudden
22,
chance to counter.
El dorsal 21, Pirlo.
Oh, it's Dembele. Has a shot! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Platini. Always onto this. He's got away. Bale. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Barcelona have their third corner. Platini with the short one. And a header! Now, how often do you see that? Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold. It's Gavi. Great hit! Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. Wirtz. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
He's gone forward. Wirtz. Shevchenko. Could move up a gear here. Oh, this looks sharp. He's in here! Real chance! Gavi. And the pass is intercepted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Wirtz. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And that's it. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply...
아, 네, 수고하셨습니다. 구독 감사합니다. 볼 건 없지만 심심할 때 들려주시면 감사하겠습니다. 세칸 되나? 클랜이요? 저 잘 못하는데. 클랜은 잘하는 모임 아닙니까? 못하는 사람도 받아줘요? 저요? 고수는 아닌데 방금 하신 니케인가? 그분 아니세요? 아닌가? 방금 저랑 하신 분 아니신가? 니케 맞으시죠? 아 그래요? 아 그래요? 예, 예. 저번에 또 한번 뵌 거 같긴 해요. 그때도 아마 진 거 같은데. 이름이 니케란 낯이 익었어요. 아 클랜은 뭐 클랜명이 없으시던데 어디세요? 이거 무조건 이겨야 된다 이거 진짜. 아 진짜요? 로비요? 아 근데 제가 이게 뭐 클랜을 활동 안 해봐서 그 뭐라 그래야 되지? 게임 시간이 그렇게 많지는 않거든요. 그런 건 뭐 상관이 없나요? 조리스풍님은 네 유튜브에서 많이 봤습니다. 조리스풍님 그거구나. 잠시만요. 제가 일단 폼에 좀 잠깐만. 로이 뭐 잠깐 이거 게임 하고 제가 그걸 해보겠습니다. 잠깐만요. 저는 거의 아침에만 게임을 해가지고 야간 일을 해서 네 그러면 제가 일단
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's headed upfield. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think we've all been hugely impressed by Wesley Fofana, Peter. He came to England at the age of 18 and adapted amazingly well. and he has great ability in terms of his pace, his strength, his ability to cover the ground.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival.
아, 자유도가 높은 클랜이라고요? 아, 그러면 부담이 없죠. 아, 부담 없는 클랜이 좋은 것 같아요.
Valverde in with the challenge. Watkins.
집중이 안 되네.
And he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through.
우와.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Plus. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good
안
from him.
되네. 잠시만요.
Nuno Mendes.
제가 여기
Pirlo.
집중을 못해가지고 잠시만요.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. That has ended up in no man's land.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Valverde threads one in. Real chance here. Gets good distance on it. Phillips defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Watkins. He's played him through. Up he goes! It's in! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plus, Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway.
아, 네, 안녕하세요. 아, 네, 네. 와, 저야 받아주시면 너무 좋죠.
The easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then
there's the shot. That is certainly not
네,
what he had in
안녕하세요. 네.
mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please,
지금 치면 안 되는데.
swallow me up.
TV 2로 내려가는데.
Alexander-Arnold is looking to influence the game from out wide. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. There's a probing ball. Valverde. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Watkins. And that was very necessary. Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
잠시만요, 제가 채팅을 길어가지고 못
makes the
읽었습니다.
interception. Glass. Sunset. That's very neat. Real chance.
그쵸, 고수분들 많으시면 이런 게임을 많이 하네요. 근데 갑자기 그 뭐야, 저를 그 클랜에 하시는 이유를 알 수 있을까요?
It's Bellingham. And it's Salah. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's got away. So nearly the perfect ball. Pirlo.
인제요? 인제는 아닌데?
That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
인제는 아닌데.
There's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time...
저를 인제로 보시는 거예요?
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens,
저를 인제로
it's a
봐주시는
game
겁니까?
changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
패스길이요.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Neither of
그
these
다
two want to come off
커트 당한
second
것
best.
같은데?
Van Dijk.
다 커트 당한 것 같은데.
Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Great chance!
플레이 스타일이.
Big chance!
이게?
Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
제가 그 실축
Vinicius Junior.
따라하는 걸 좋아해가지고.
Van Dijk.
지금 크롤 보고 그 알론소 3백 따라해보느라.
Fofana. And there's green grass ahead of him. Neuer gets it clear. He's chosen to go back. Madrid still behind thanks to that solitary strike. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Glass. 60 minutes played. Vinicius Junior. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side.
네, 이게 야간 일을 하면서 해축을 많이 보거든요. 또 레알 마드리드 뭐 이런 거 바르셀로나 이런 팀 좋아해가지고 선수도 보시면 반반이에요. 반반. 레알 반, 바르셀 반. 옛날에 좋아했던 AC 밀란 같은 팀.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's had it nicked away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mohamed Salah. Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
그래요? 아니, 그 니케님이 할 때 거의 아무것도 못한 것 같은데 그런 게 느껴지시나요? 다 커팅 당하고.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Phillips powering forward here. He's been picked out, but it's lofted through here. And he's straight offside.
아, 타이틀을 거신
There's a real
거구나.
appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Nuno Mendes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
근데 이거 지치면 안 되는데. 잠깐.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, good ball. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face to face with his great rival. Delivery from... Oh, what a climb!
이거 진짜 이거 억까다 이거 진짜.
Valverde. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
한 골이라도 넣어야 되는데.
Well timed, excellent interception.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
급하다.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
큰일 났네. 이게 근데 링크가 안 뜨는데 잠시만요. 제가 끝나고 볼게요.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Rafinha.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Number 18.
Mbappe.
Coming on the field. Number 9.
Reed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Number 13.
Done delicately.
Number 25. Substitution
Rafinha.
in progress. 2 added
Gavin.
minutes has been indicated.
And that is as far as it goes.
졌다. 안 돼.
Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, and...
오늘은 뭔가 미호님도 로이세요? 저기 뭐야 이거 링크가 안 보이는데 이게 어떻게 해야 되죠? 이게 제가 그 플스로 방송하는 거라 가지고 모든 메시지를 표시하면 되는구나. 다시 한번 올려봐 주시겠어요? 제가 이거 설정을 모든 메시지를 볼 수 있게 안 되는데. 아니 그 링크 뭐가 아무것도 안 뜨는데? 잠시만요. 어떻게 해야 되지? 어떻게 해야 되지? 아, 저거요? 저게 그 어제 막판 게임에 이 퍼니셔님이 그 아니신가? 그 프로게이머 아니신가? 아닌가? 이분한테 지고 또 이분한테 지고. 네, 이렇게. 아, 오늘 뭔가 잘 플레이가 안 됐어요. 근데 링크 이거 어떻게 보여야 되지? 그 카카오 오픈 채팅방에 뭐라고 치면 나오나요? 링크 말고 그냥 그거 채팅방 이름을 보내주시면 제가 한번 들어가 볼게요. 아, 잠시만요. 근데 이거 어떻게 해야 되는 거야? 어떻게 해야 되지? 잠깐만요. 그, 컴퓨터로 하면 되겠구나. 잠깐만. 이렇게 하면. 어? 아, 뭐지? 로이 클랜 리그방. 예, 그걸로 해볼게요. 아, 됐습니다. 들어갔어요. 아, 이렇게 가입을 하게 되는 거군요. 감사합니다. 이거 어떻게 바꿔야 되나요? 안녕하세요. 아, 저렇게 로위 붙이고, 하면 되는, 바꾸면 되나? 아, 어떻게 하는 거지? 오, 아, 네, 알겠습니다. 아, 본명? 본명이요? 본명 말 안 하면 되나요? 아, 그럴 수도 있겠네요. 다시 올라가야지. 아, 네. 들어가세요. 또 뵙겠습니다. 다시 TV를 올려볼게요. 로이 파이팅. 네, 감사합니다. 다시 올라가자.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ruben Dias was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a lovely, neat pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Oh.
If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's being shifted off it. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's looking to set free a run. He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So nearly the perfect ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Kane. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
That has been cut short. Al-Mali. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a great ball. Great hit! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Musiala did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah. And he's certainly on... Has a go! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Al-Mali, Musiala, Paredes. And it's Messi for Andrick. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. And they can counter here. Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's no flag. Hits one! And he nearly went all the way.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. Musiala with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. He's in space and looking for options. Decent hit! Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have their third corner. That looks a decent ball. And he's straight offside. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a goal kick. Bellingham. Taken back almost at once. Valverde! Valverde! They've got to be quick to recover this. Time and again they are repelled. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yamal. Paredes. And he welcomes it in. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Madrid, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And he is just ripping it up! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Madrid are having a ball here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Tries a header! That's a decent clearance.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Excellent challenge there. Oh, what a mistake! Bellingham! There's the shot! And he's taking no chances there.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he's clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Mbappe. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot.
(18점) 16점 16점 이기면 올라간다.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rummenigge. Well, clearly, Uri Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary striker.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Pirlo. Can he latch on to this? He's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Rummenigge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar has it in a wide position. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, important interception. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hullet. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he was alert to it. Now the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lille are looking to go forward now. Hoisted in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pirlo. Valverde. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Salah. Oh, that's well spotted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
Bellingham.
here.
Rummenigge. Hullet. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Iniesta. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Ernest. Now it's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Vinicius Junior, and the shot's on here. Mbappe!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
A continuación, disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Here we go
será
again.
sustituido por el dorsal
Well, both sides are
17.
eager to get
Se
going.
mete la
Here's
cambio
hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Pirlo. Madrid come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, there's the clearance. That is a great pick out. Neymar. Rummenigge. He's had a hit! It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Lille clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we... Great chance! Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Valverde. Bellingham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Madrid still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined. Hermes. Ribery.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.649
Once more he proves rigid and robust. Mbappe, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that has been clubbed away. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Mbappe!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Maldini. Pullet might just make this. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Nicely worked. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And he's in on goal. And that has been cleared. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Rummenigge! Valverde. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. "75 minutes played.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
아, 살라를 저렇게 쓰고 있어요. 너무 많이 내려가는데.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got the shot away! And he's following up! Dembele getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gravenberg. Always onto this. Wits.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Wits. Now it's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele cuts out the pass. Lille do have a chance to counter here. Dembele is looking to set free a runner. Dembele. Bellingham. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. No way through. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Stood up well to him there. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.
(31점)
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tries a shot!
와, 씨. 큰일 날 뻔했다.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Eto'o. It's Eto'o! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Well, there's the clearance. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance here. Pirlo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pressing high and with purpose. Van Dijk. And it's Pirlo. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Bellingham. Up he goes! We've got to be quick to recover this. And here's the chance to counter. And that could set him on his way. De Jong. Pirlo. And it's Salah. Thuram does well to get it back. Eto'o. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. And that has been clubbed away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eto'o. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Republic of Korea! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Neuer clears it away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He'll fancy himself from here. Great chance here to level it up. Pirlo! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe. Valverde. Mohamed Salah. Shot a goal! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's heaved it away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Thuram cuts it out.
There will be
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Pirlo. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Mbappe! That's another chance! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Pirlo. Valverde. Mohamed Salah. Oh, no joy this time. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. De Jong. Mbappe is flagged offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's really well manoeuvred. Always onto this. It's Eto'o! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Messi. Son Heung-min. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Mbappe. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, shot could be on.
아, 저게
Triol gets it clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Eto'o. Now that looks a decent ball. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Now it's Valverde.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Mbappe. Madrid finding their... Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
너무 많이 떨어지는데.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 8, Vieira. Number 21,
Pirlo.
Pirlo.
Pirlo's cross.
Number 10, Messi. Number 4, Mbappe. Number 23,
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Min. Coming on the field, number 26,
Oh, no
Davis.
question, that's a foul.
Number 22, Xabi Alonso. Number 17, Fiore. Number 5, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Gravenberg.
Number 11, Hannes. Substitution in progress.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Good read, needed to be. Shevchenko. Gavi. And it's Shevchenko. Haaland. And the shot! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Gravenberg. And he's in on goal. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that is out of play. Oh no, this does not look good.
아씨, 아깝다.
Now it's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways.
와, 이거 올려놓고 자야 되는데.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. Now it's Valverde. Bellingham, played out to the left flank. And it's Dembele. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be...
And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Neymar. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Piqué did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Dembele. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos, quality ball. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And here's Mbappe. Valverde, nicely worked. Vinicius Junior finds himself offside. Saliba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he welcomes it in. Well read, nice interception. Pirlo.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. For Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Gullit. Back into the middle. Bellingham.
Barcelona have really been terrific at...
Gullit! Vinicius Junior. And here's Dembele. Messi.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Mohamed Salah. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. He's through, now he's in! No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish?
와,
There's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, well played. It's a good ball played into space. Saliba. Piqué. Oh, played through for the wide man. Vinicius Junior. Played into space out wide. That's tidy.
Oh, great feat, that.
Mbappe. Gullit. Now it's Dembele. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Valverde. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gets his pass away. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. For Valverde. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Bellingham. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 21, Pirlo. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, El dorsal 9.
And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba cuts it out. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Piqué. Yaya Toure. And it's Salah. He's found a way through. Some good work on the right flank here. Bellingham. That's a fabulous ball. Cross. Oh, heads it!
와,
We've got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And here's Dembele.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change.
Can he finish? And again! They've scored!
와,
And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos. Dembele. Great ball. There's the shot! Oh, it's there! With so little time left. Grandstand finish.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Oh, important interception. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Perfect
descuento.
placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.